Welcome back to Battle Maiden Wrestling's Power Hour. I am your host, the one and only Captain Wildhair 83, and we are fighting out of the Freedom Hall in Louisville, Kentucky, home of the legendary wrestling manager Jim Cornette. We've got a plethora of action tonight. We've got 2 Battle Maiden championships on the line, and we've got a house packed full of raging Battle Maniacs. Unfortunately, we don't have the mighty Avalanche, who's nursing a minor head injury due to an assault from Cuban Crush last week. And the Golden Tornado, Hitomi Toronada, has been taken out of action for 3 months due to a fractured tibia. Wishing a speedy recovery, Hitomi. Ever since Battle Maiden Japan, the Mad Brad Matsumoto has had a serious beef after losing to the mechanic, Mickey Star. So that brings us to our first match of the night right now, an Extreme Rules grudge match between Mad Brad Matsumoto and Mickey Star. Was Pro Wrestling Japan's undefeated star, and I assume that the loss that she took to the mechanic Mickey Star has been haunting her ever since, and I don't think she's going to be able to leave it down until she defeats the mechanic Mickey Star. And speaking of the mechanic, we have her coming to the ring right now. The finest mechanic from Battle Creek, Michigan.
And her opponent from Battle Creek, Michigan, the mechanic, Mickey Star.
It's no question that Mickey Star is the Battle Maiden mama around here. Been a Battle Maiden for the past 25 years. This woman right here is the embodiment of what it means to be a Battle Maiden. Battle scarred, battle tested, and she has over 2 decades of experience. Now we have both our Battle Maidens in the ring. We're going to start this Extreme Rules grudge match right now. That referee's going to have a tough time officiating this match. Poor bastard. As Mad Bride Matsumoto starts to fight off, in control, starts off with a kick straight to the butt of Mickey Star. Oh, another kick to the back with those hard stiletto boots of Mad Bride Matsumoto. Mickey Star whip, reverses the Irish whip, and stunner, stun gun. Mad Bride outside the ring. Mad Bride managed to kick off Mickey Star, gets back up to a vertical base. She's stalking around the ring looking for a weapon, it looks like. She pulls out a ladder. What? And Mickey Star now, like she's going for an equalizer, throws in a trash can in the ring. And the fans here in Louisville are calling for tables. Nice snapmare, drop kick by Mickey Star. The mechanic now. Nice tope off the 3rd rope. Oh my God! Mickey Star just slams that trash can right into Mad Bride's cranium. Kick to the gut. Knocks down Mad Bride. Mickey Star going to the top. Oh! She just drills that elbow right into the spine. And then once again throws that trash can. Mad Bride is just getting pummeled. Mad Bride wisely going outside the ring like she's rethinking her strategy, talking a little trash to the mechanic. Nice kick. Nice suplex by Mad Bride. Mad Bride with the trash can now. And Mickey Star wisely rolls out. Oh, hard right hand, and another. A return stun gun by Mad Bride Matsumoto. Out goes the mechanic Mickey Star. And like Mad Bride is trying to collect her thoughts together, trying to get her wits about her here. And she's going to the top now. I don't think this is a good idea. Nikki Starr slowly getting up. Double axe handle from the top to the outside by Mad Bride Matsumoto. And now she's set up with a headlock. Oh my goodness. What a chokehold. Nikki doesn't stand it long and she fights her way out of it. Both of these competitors are going to war outside right now. And there's a reverse twist of fate. A reverse twist of fate. A reverse diamond cutter, if you will. And Nikki Starr just buries Mad Bride Matsumoto underneath that table. Oh! Nikki just throws Mad Bride right into those steel steps. Mad Bride is hurting now. Nikki Starr taking her time. Mad Bride fights up. A sleeper drop by Mad Bride Matsumoto, who's taking control of this fight now. Walking Nikki Starr back into the ring. And look, Mad Bride's going for a cover. Not even a 2 count. Nikki Starr nowhere near ready to be put away in this match. Ouch! Oh my God! Mad Bride just took that trash can and just flattened Nikki with it. Oh! Nice reverse DDT by Nikki. And Nikki picks up the trash can. Oh my God! Did you hear that impact? Nikki says she's taking out the trash, and Nikki Starr press! Nikki Starr press off the top! No! 2 count, says our referee. Man, I can't believe Mad Bride kicked out. Oh, Nikki just what a maneuver. Just collided Mad Bride into that trash can once again. Mad Bride looks like she is seeing stars, constellations. She's looking at galaxies from far, far away right now. As Nikki Starr brings in a table. Nice elbow counter. Mad Bride now. Irish whips Nikki into the ropes. Ducks down. Oh my God! Nikki ducks that spinning roundhouse, but clothesline for Mad Bride Matsumoto, who picks up the table now and sets it up. I don't think she's looking to set up lunch here. Mad Bride now waiting for Nikki to get up. And she's trying to walk into the table, but Nikki fights away. Oh, double drop kick right into the guts of Mad Bride Matsumoto. And once again, Nikki throws that trash can. Says she's taking out the trash. Mad Bride fighting out with a Mad Bride combination. Mad Bride going outside, going underneath the ring, trying to find other tools to plunder. It looks like that sledgehammer wasn't to her liking. Oh! Nikki Starr with a kick to the gut. Irish whips Mad Bride to the corner. Nikki Starr now talking some trash to Mad Bride. Oh! What a hard right hand to the trachea. That could have closed the windpipe. And a clothesline by Mad Bride Matsumoto. Once again, the trash can's being used. Oh, she just tosses it at Nikki Starr. Oh my God, nice counter by Nikki Starr. It looked like Mad Bride was going for a back suplex, but Nikki seemed to find the back door, and what a well-placed start to the sternum of Mad Bride. Nikki Starr going out now. Not happy with the choice of plunder she chose from underneath the ring. Decides to go back in. Going straight for Mad Bride, fixes up to the top. Mad Bride kicks her in the face. Mad Bride now. Once again, going for that Mad Bride combination. And these Louisville, Kentucky fans are just loving this Battle Maiden action here tonight. Mad Bride going outside the ring. Going for that Singapore cane that Nikki Starr didn't seem to want to use. And she's putting it to good use right now. Mad Bride Matsumoto. Yikes! Did you hear the impact? Just beating Nikki Starr like a drum. Oh man, reveal. Man, Brian Matsumoto could have won the grudge match right there. And look at Mad Bun cinching up the feet, so desperate to win this fight against her newly found nemesis. Oh. Nikki Starr, like she is dazed. She looks like she is in the Andromeda Galaxy right about now. But wait. No, Mad Bun Matsumoto setting up for a suplex. Through the table. We're going to present you with a replay. Look at this. Oh, my God. That table just gave away instantly. Nice maneuver by Mad Bun Matsumoto. If I were her, I would have went for the cover right there. What is she doing? Oh, no. Mad Bun going for the heavy steel steps. Those things weigh a ton. And she's strongly dragging it in the ring. Oh, that kick to the face. She put that spiked heel right in the face of Nikki Starr. That could be it right there. Oh, Nikki Starr kicks out. I don't know how she did it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no, Mad Bun. No, don't use those steel steps. Oh, my God. Those steel steps weigh a ton. She just dumped them on Nikki Starr. Oh, no, she's got her in the demon sleeper. But look at the tears in Nikki Starr's eyes. Nikki Starr fights out. Barely. And there's a Frankensteiner by Nikki Starr, who's going back to the top rope. No, another Nikki Starr press. Count it. No, Nikki Starr could have won that, but Mad Bun managed to kick out in 2 3/4. Diamond cutter. Nikki Starr going to the top again. Another Nikki Starr press. 1, 2, 3. That's the end of the match. Nikki Starr wins. Nikki Starr wins the Extreme Grudge match with the Nikki Starr press. I can't believe Mad Bun Matsumoto ate 3 Nikki Starr presses. Look at the highlights of this match. This match was totally brutal. Just look at the trash can. That trash can was a major factor in this match. Okay. Right. Okay. I've just been notified by management that due to the success of this match, this has now become a 2 out of 3 Extreme Series. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Nikki Starr and Mad Bun Matsumoto will fight again next week in a 2 out of 3 Extreme Rules Series. Whoever wins this series will get a world title match against the champion after the Star Wars pay-per-view. Wow. Nice job, Nikki Starr. She's already secured the first win. Okay, while we're setting up our next match, I want to remind you that on Saturday, June 14th, Battle Maiden Wrestling will be hosting our first pay-per-view. It will be Star Wars, as all of our championships will be defended. Grudge matches will bloom throughout the card as we present some of the most brutal matches ever in the history of our organization. So make sure you are subscribed to your local Battle Maiden network. Right now, we have Psycho Sally taking on the mysterious Kilo the Crusher. And let's go ahead and get down to that match right now. We got Psycho Sally coming to the ring. Psycho Sally suffered quite a brutal beating at the hands of the Violator a couple of weeks ago. Now we have Kilo the Crusher coming to the ring, looking to put the crushing on Psycho Sally. From behind, the referee is desperately trying to break this up now. Whoa! The referee is not going to be able to get the Mighty Avalanche off of She was just beating the tar out of Keela the Crusher. Thank goodness security is coming down right now to separate these two so we can finally, hopefully, get this contest underway. You're gonna need an army to get Avalanche, and it looks like Psycho Sally is trying to take advantage of the situation. What? She's trying to strike while the iron's hot, and nope, Keela's not having it. Keela throws Psycho Sally head first into that apron. Did you see that? Psycho Sally's head bounced off the apron, and whoa, what a discus punch by the Crusher. The Crusher is literally crushing Sally, and this match hasn't even begun yet. Now that bell rings. Now we start the match. And what kind of condition is Psycho Sally going to be in? What kind of condition is Keela in? Whoa! That was a giant swing by Keela the Crusher. And what a leg drop. Well, it looks like Keela is not in too bad of a shape despite that horrible beating she just took at the start of the match from Avalanche, which I would say is payback due to Keela the Crusher causing Avalanche that very important match just a couple weeks ago. And that was a nice fist drop by Keela the Crusher off the middle rope on Psycho Sally. Keela the Crusher, Irish Whipper, Psycho Sally. Takedown. Sally manages to get back up. Hard right hand. Nice enziguri by Sally. Sally barely able to roll over Keela and go for the cover. Whoa, barely a 1 count. You're going to have to do a whole lot more damage to that than the Crusher. There's another enziguri. Followed up with a start. Keela coming back now with a series of right hands. Followed up with a European uppercut. Look at that brutal cover. Got the elbow right into the side of the jaw of Psycho Sally, and Psycho Sally refuses to stay down. Deadlift Niagara Bomb by the Crusher. Deadlift Niagara Bomb. And that was enough to secure the win for the Crusher. Brutal maneuver. That deadlift Niagara Bomb is deadly as... Whoa, wait a minute. Hey, I'm not done with you yet. You want some more? Come on out here and come get some. I'm gonna beat you like an old brother, woman. It looks like that's Avalanche over there in the dark, calling out Keela, and Keela is just, oh my God! They're going like Ali and Frazier! Like 2 blows! And then security again, trying to pry these two apart! And, oh, you can't stop the Mighty Avalanche! I don't know how these two know each other. But hold up. But right now I'm being told that this York has just arrived.
I can't believe they only want me to show up as an alternate in case another of these weak, stupid girls can't wrestle, but refuse to give me a title shot. Ursula York. That's Miss York to you, little man. How is everything going for you, Miss York? A whole lot better than your favorite battle maiden. What's her name? Hot Dog Tortilla? That's Hitomi Toranada. Whatever. Heard your girl's hurt pretty bad and might even be out for a while. Too bad, too. I was going to challenge her to a rematch at the Star Wars show. But oh well, I guess I have to find another Battle Maiden to mangle, and then another, and another, until I get my Battle Maiden Television Championship opportunity. Again. Damn that woman. There's no way Tony can make it to Star Wars in her condition. Wait, how the hell is the Dungeons and Dragons here? They're not even scheduled to be on the program tonight.
On the way to the ring, Dungeon Master Stephanie
What the hell could Stephanie Extreme go up with the Dragon Girl after that terrible beating she gave her last week, after that loss against the Queen Bees? I want to remind everyone that almost 2 weeks ago, these two were the most bitter of enemies, and now it seems like the Dungeon Master has the Dragon Girl deep in her power. The Dungeon Master has the microphone now. Let's see what she got to say. First off, Dragon Girl, I'm sorry for the beating I gave you last week, but you understand that was to make you stronger, right? For only through me can you achieve a power greater than you've ever known. But right now, I'm calling out the Queen Bees, and we challenge them to a rematch for
for the #1 contendership for the Battle Maiden Tag Team Championship. Come out and face us now. I don't know about any things, but I know a couple of horses who are going to throw you bitches on the barbie tonight with the Rough Riders, and I'm going to put you Dungeon Master for what you did to it. You two free-bit miscreants going to challenge us tonight. You got forces built for brains? Yeah, baby. Ready, Dragon, bring it on. And it looks like we have an impromptu match right now. The Rough Riders challenging the Dungeons and Dragons. This is totally off the card. It looks like Cottonmouth Candy Casters and Scarlet Metropolis are making their ways to the ring right now to challenge the Dungeons and Dragons. It was a battle made in Japan. Same extreme injured Candy Chrysler's when she dropped her face first on that guardrail, potentially almost ended her career. I imagine that Candy Chrysler's and her tag team partner, Scarlet Metropolis, are here tonight for a little payback. Dragon Girl and Scarlet Metropolis looking to start this match. And the referee's going to ring the bell right now. There's a hard right hand by Scarlet Metropolis. Counter elbow. And whoa, what a botch by the Dragon Girl. Yikes. Totally miscouted that maneuver. And here goes Scarlet Metropolis going to the top, trying to show Dragon Girl how it's done. Nice splash off the top rope. Scarlet Metropolis is quite a brawler here. Nice backbreaker by the Showgirl. The Showgirl going to the top rope yet again. Waiting for the Dragon Girl to get up. Nice high cross body off the top by Scarlet. Miss Metropolis now slowly picking up the Dragon Girl. And the Dragon Girl counters with a hard spinning roundhouse kick. Slowly walking over to the Dungeon Master, tagging in 70 Extreme. The Dungeon Master now, like she's going for a knee drop right across the shoulder. Going for a cover already. I think that was a slight display of arrogance off of the Dungeon Master. She should have known that Scarlet Metropolis wasn't going to lay down after a maneuver such as that. She's about to put some more work into this match here if she wants to be victorious. And there's a big double back body drop by the Dungeons and Dragons. Dragon Girl back in the ring now. Scarlet Metropolis rolling out to the apron, trying to put some distance between her and her opponent. And the Dragon Girl knocks Scarlet right on the outside on that hard, cold, unforgiving floor. And now she's knocked Cottonmouth down to the floor as well. Both Rough Riders are laid out right, and oh my God! Look at that suicidal maneuver by the Dragon Girl! Look, we gotta take another look at a replay of this. Look at that, a shooting star press over that third rope by the Dragon Girl under the Cottonmouth Candy Chrysler's. Whoa! That was the first super high octane replay of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, and these Battle Maniacs are loving this. What a suicidal maneuver by the Dragon Girl. Like I said, she has both Rough Riders laid out right now, single-handedly. And there's a deadlift German suplex by the Dragon Girl onto that concrete, that hard concrete floor outside. If I were either of these competitors, I would find the strength to hurry up and try to get back in the ring soon. Because the more rest you give your opponent, the more opportunity you give them to come up with a strategy, to come up with a game plan to rival your own. And now, what's this? The Dragon Girl now cinching up on Candy Chrysler's with a DDT. Oh man, that move right there is deadly. Scarlet Metropolis trying to defend her tag team partner, trying to prevent any more damage from being done to the previously injured face of Candy Chrysler's. Scarlet now looks like she's angry, like she's going to show the Dragon Girl what's up. As she throws her across the floor and wisely gets back in the ring. Dragon Girl like she's hurt, like she hurt her shoulder colliding with that
that brick wall. Scarlett now with a stun gun to stun the Extreme, knocking her cold outside the ring. And I mean, she just knocked her out cold. The Rough Riders came out here tonight to challenge the Dungeons and Dragons. Scarlett Metropolis now trying to hype up the crowd, trying to get the crowd on her side. And there's a textbook drop kick from the Dragon Girl. The Dragon Girl, who's supposedly a half-dragon, half-human hybrid, who's 200 years old, with a rolling dragon thunder on Scarlett Metropolis going for the cover, quickly broken up by Cottonmouth. And your guess is as good as mine is why they call Candy Cottonmouth. Dragon Girl now had that kick scouted by Scarlett. Scarlett now with a gorilla press. Look at the strength of Scarlett. And what a maneuver. She just dropped the Dragon Girl all across her face. The Dragon Girl tags in Stunning Extreme. Stunning Extreme eats a beautiful butterfly suplex. Nicely done by Scarlett Metropolis, the showgirl from Australia. Irish whip now. And there's a ref bump. The ref is still on her feet. Scarlett Metropolis throws Stunning Extreme into the corner. Tags in a partner, Cottonmouth. They knock Stunning down. Oh, and there's a Bronco Buster. There's a Scarlett Bronco Buster by Scarlett Metropolis. And boom! Candy Closer's just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. All over Stunning Extreme. The pin was broken up by the Dragon Girl. This crowd here in Louisville, here in the Freedom Hall, are just amped up. Can't get enough of some super hot all-women's wrestling here at Maiden Wrestling Power Hour. Scarlett Metropolis now trying to cinch up on what was this? That was a nice neck breaker. That was butter smooth by Scarlett. One half of the Rough Riders going for the sleeper. And Stunning Extreme trying to use her height to an advantage, trying to get leverage. Stunning Extreme with a counter stunner on the showgirl. Stunning Extreme now walking Scarlett to the corner. Kicks Scarlett down to the ground. What's Stunning Extreme running to now? Oh my God! Stunning Extreme returns the favor. Throws that wide senton right into the face of Scarlett Metropolis. And now Scarlett's thrown into a tag team partner's corner. And, oh no, I don't like the look of this. I don't like the look of this at all. This could be bad. This could be bad for Miss Metropolis. No. The Dungeon, oh no, the Dungeon Master with the superplex off the top to the outside. The superplex to the outside by the Dungeon Master. It looked like that took more out of the Dungeon Master than it did her opponent. Let's take another look at this fight really quick. We got to look at this dangerous replay here. This powerful superplex off the top rope could have shattered the spine of Scarlett Metropolis into pieces. Could have shattered his spine like glass, like sugar glass, if you will. Let's take one more look at that. Just look at how the back is parallel to that concrete. She could have just been broken in half. That could have been the era of Scarlett Metropolis' career right there. We've seen Stunning Extreme in one or two careers with that very move. And look at our fans looking on here in the Freedom Hall. And oh no, not this maneuver. Oh my God, electric chair drop on Scarlett Metropolis. I know that's not the name that she wants me to call that maneuver, but that was my maneuver. And yes, that's what we call it. We call it the Dark Side Face Buster. But that's a story for a long time ago. Stunning Extreme now. Throwing Scarlett Metropolis into a partner's corner. Tags in Dragon Girl. Dragon Girl going to the top rope. Stunning Extreme with a diamond cutter. The Swanton bomb by the Dragon Girl. Candy Closer's missed that big boot. And now Dragon Girl got a 2 count on Scarlett Metropolis. The Dungeon Master's following Candy Closer to the outside ring, looking to do some damage. And Dragon Girl is on that second rope, trying to hype up this crowd. And what a Dragon Kanana by the Dragon Girl. Nice running senton. The awesome Dragon Girl now
She was going for a high-risk maneuver, but she changed her mind at the last possible second. Scoops up, finds Miss Carey and Scarlet Metropolis. Scarlet Metropolis fights out. A knee. And it looks like Candy Crisis is going back in, right in the caught in the crossfire of that maneuver right there. Scarlet Metropolis is done, dazed, confused, and whoa, what a maneuver! Let's take a look at that. A Dragon Fire splash by the Dragon Girl off the top rope. Look at that maneuver again. What talent by the Dragon Girl. That was one of the moves she learned over in Japan over her many decades training. That was a beautiful swan dive style maneuver. But it looked like it did take a little bit out of the Dragon Girl, and she is winded right now, it looks like. Nice double axe handle. Dragon Girl now throws down Scarlet Metropolis. Dragon Girl. Nice monkey flip. That was pretty good. That was butter smooth. Butter smooth. It was like Dragon Girl is trying to get better ring position on Miss Metropolis, dragging her carcass to the middle of the ring, picking her up off the mat. Irish whip to the corner. Elbow to the face by Scarlet Metropolis. Scarlet with her Irish whip now to the corner. There's a tag by the Rough Riders. Candy Crisis. And Scarlet throws Candy like a dart right into Dragon Girl. The Dragon Girl is down, and Scarlet Metropolis like she's tearing her apart and go for the cover. But Candy looks like she wants to add a little more insult to injury. I think Candy wants to really get her hands on the Dungeon Master. But now, it looks like Candy Crisis throws Scarlet Metropolis like a dart into Dragon Girl. Yikes! The Dragon Girl has been a human dartboard at this moment in time in this match. Scarlet now knocks the Dragon Girl out on that unforgiving floor. And boy, that move like that sent jolts of pain through the Dragon Girl's body. Scarlet Metropolis now tags in a partner, Candy Crisis, as both members of the Dungeons and Dragons are out completely. Looks like Dragon Girl's up. Candy Crisis waiting for her opponent to get back in. Dragon Girl now countered the punch. Candy Crisis with the Irish whip into the corner. Tags in a partner yet again. They've seen some really good tag team work here between the Rough Riders. Body drop by the Rough Riders. And Scarlet Metropolis picks up Dragon Girl over the deck with that hard rock fist. Scarlet Metropolis now. Look like she's balling a sleeper hold. Like she's throwing up from Andy Justice's butt. Nice atomic drop by Scarlet Metropolis. Scarlet picking up the Dragon Girl now. Dragon Girl counters. Knocks Scarlet to the ground. What's this? It's a rolling dragon cradle pin. Oh my God! Out of nowhere! Out of nowhere! The Dragon Girl has won the fight with a rolling dragon pin. Wow! Is it me? Or did that beating that Stuntman Extreme gave the Dragon Girl last week, maybe that might have knocked a game plan or two into the Dragon Girl? Let's look at highlights of this match. This was a highly contested tag team match. The Rough Riders came out here to challenge the Dungeons and Dragons. They came out here with courage and fire. Candy Crisis wanted revenge against the Dungeon Master for that injury that she sustained at Battle Maiden, Japan almost a month ago. They came out here and they fought valiantly, but the Dungeons and Dragons were just one step better and one step more refined than their opponents here tonight, as both the Dragon Girl and the Dungeon Master Satan Extreme secured the win. Look at that electric chair drop on the mat. Look at Satan Extreme missed that big boot by Candy Crisis. Candy Crisis tried to put those big shit kickers right in the middle of the face of this Dungeon Master. The Rough Riders showed off exceptional tag team maneuvers tonight.
and they show that they are definitely a unit to be reckoned with. Nice pin by the Dragon Girl, and nice win by the Dungeons & Dragons.
Here are your winners.
Okay, I just received word from management that due to the impromptu win against the Rough Riders tonight, the Dungeons & Dragons will rematch the Queen Bees next week for that number one contendership for the championship. Over the past several weeks, the Sweet and Sexy Express have been in Japan working on a major motion picture. Sugar Suzuki and Sexy Masquerade have become overnight sensations ever since they won those Battle Maiden World Tag Team Championships from the Queen Bees. They've literally brought this Pro Wrestling Japan show to a halt when they made a guest appearance last week. Not only that, the entire city of Shibuya was shut down due to a fan meet and greet as hundreds of Japanese wrestling fans lined up to meet the Battle Maiden World Tag Team Champions. They also look forward to seeing the Sweet and Sexy Express defend those tag team titles on Star Wars coming up on June 14th. Now, over the past couple of weeks, the Violator has been crushing it out there and now finds herself in a Battle Maiden World Television Championship match against Dr. Venus right now. Let's get down to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Fighting Female World Television Championship.
Of course, the Violator is accompanied by the evil Miss Satan, the conniving Miss Satan, the devilish Mrs. Satan. Dr. Venus is going to have a hard time in this fight right here. She's going to have to keep both of her eyes peeled in this one. She's got to keep one eye on the Violator and the other eye on Mrs. Satan at all times. Once again, this was supposed to be Hitomi Toronada's match against Dr. Venus tonight, but due to her injury, the doctors are saying that Hitomi is looking to be out for at least about 3 months. That is very unfortunate. So the Violator will be getting that title match tonight. We do wish Hitomi Toronada speedy recovery. Violator in the ring now, awaiting the Battle Maiden World Television Champion, the Sinister Surgeon, Dr. Venus. Dr. Venus looking confident as always, strutting around with that Battle Maiden World Television Championship around her waist, slowly strutting her stuff to the ring, looking to do some unnecessary surgery on the Violator, and maybe potentially even Mrs. Satan if she's bold enough to get involved in this thing. Dr. Venus points to the sky now as she slowly slithers in the ring like a seductive surgical snake, ready to wrap herself around her opponent, looking big inside those tights, and pull out either a tongue depressor or a rag soaked in some sort of anesthetic, anything. You can tell what she'll pull out of her tights to shut down the gut of her opponent, to try to submit them. This match is for the Battle Maiden World Television Championship. Let's get down to our next.
Introducing the challenger from Japan, the Violator.
Possibly looking at the next Battle Maiden World Television Champion right there.
And her opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, the Fighting Female World Television Champion, the Surgeon, Dr. B.
You You know, normally Dr. Venus is all slinky, and she seems real serious now. Look at that game face on her. You can't see her face, but those eyes, man, them eyes don't lie. Our senior official, Rudy Charles, is back officiating this match. Good to see you back, you lucky bastard. And speaking of cold eyes, look at that game face on the Violator. Rudy Charles starts this match. Better take it easy, you poor bastard, because the Violator is definitely one battle maiden I definitely want to keep my eyes on. Dr. Venus now drops the knee on the back of the head of the Violator. And again with the knee to the head of the Violator, trying to soften up her head. Nice high cross body by Dr. Venus. Wisely going for the cover. Only getting the one count, says referee Rudy Charles. Mrs. Satan now look like she's barking at the referee. Literally barking at the referee like a hound of hell. And look at that nice shining wizard by Dr. Venus. Elbow drop. The Violator kicks off the Doctor. Gets up and looks like she's chuckling to the crowd. Couple of hard fists to the face of Dr. Venus. And look at that rebound drop kick like a missile off that rope. Dr. Venus telling the Violator going to the top. What a suicide dive by the Violator. Nicely done. And that secured a 2 count. Mrs. Satan now looks like she's directing traffic with the Violator. Looks like she's a warden at a construction site. And that was a nice neck snap by the Violator. Dr. Venus is wincing in pain now. As the Violator, nice spinning elbow drop, drilled right into Dr. Venus's chest. Irish whip, clothesline against all humanity. That could be the end of the fight right here for the Violator. Dr. Venus struggled to kick out of that clothesline against all humanity. The Violator seems like she's a little pissed. She's a little miffed now. That's not good. I hate to see the Violator's pissed. That means she starts breaking the rules. Dr. Venus, look how quick she recovered. Nice power slam. Did you see the snap on that power slam? Violator once again kicks off Dr. Venus. The Doctor rolls out. Slowly rolls back in, trying to make some distance between her and her opponent. Irish whips the Violator, and oh no, Rudy Charles just got sandwiched by Dr. Venus, and Mrs. Satan is giving the Violator a chair while the referee's down. Oh no! Dr. Venus countered the chair. Nice back suplex on that chair, like the back of the Violator's head hit that chair, like she's stunned now. Irish whip the Violator now. That gave the Violator just enough time to get back in control now. And Dr. Venus counters with an enziguri. Dr. Venus drags her opponent to the middle of the ring, trying to get some better ring position. Our poor referee, Rudy Charles, somebody call an ambulance. Or at the very least, give him some smelling salts, trying to wake this man up, because we need someone down here to get some order in this thing, because Mrs. Satan ain't no telling what she's going to throw in the ring next. And there's another clothesline by the Violator. And another clothesline. And nice drop kick. Nice brutal combination by the Violator. And Rudy Charles is the man, Dan. I don't know if we need to call a doctor. We already have a doctor in the ring. Or do you need to call the coroner? Or quite possibly the Undertaker. Nice moonsault attempt by the Violator, but was thwarted by Dr. Venus, who rolled out the way, you kidding? And sweet rolling neck breaker. The Doctor is certainly in. Dr. Venus going for some unnecessary surgery on her opponent. Oh, she just reverses unnecessary surgery into a roll-up. You can count to 100, but Rudy Charles looks like he is out.
Oh my God! What are we gonna do? Our senior referee look like he's just come back from an injury due to that vicious attack by Ursula York almost 2 months ago. The Violator going to the top rope again, calling for Dr. Venus to get up. Mrs. Satan is barking on his outside ring, and again with a diving shoulder thrust by the Violator. What the hell is up with Rudy Charles? It's like somebody slipped the man a Quaalude in his drink. Somebody really, please, for the love of God, check on Rudy Charles. The Violator is getting stomped out by Dr. Venus. There is no official in this match as of right now. Oh wait, Rudy Charles is coming too. Ladies and gentlemen, Rudy Charles is back up to a vertical base. Well, I seriously doubt he has any idea where he is, or even quite possibly what his name is. What? No! Mrs. Satan is on the apron! What the hell is she doing? She's trying to buy some time for the Violator to quite possibly recover. Jawjacking with Dr. Venus. Dr. Venus is paying in their mind as the Violator makes a vertical base and clothesline by Dr. Venus. Catches the foot, knocks down the Violator. Dr. Venus is in full control of the fight now, going for the cover. She's even got her foot on the ropes. 2 count, says Rudy Charles. Oh my God, she's got her fingers down the throat. And the Violator trying to shove that anesthesia down the throat. The Violator was able to get up. Nice fireman's carry drop. Straight to hell by the Violator. The Violator now is taking the pad off the turnbuckle. Looking to do some serious damage to Dr. Venus. And what a nice drop kick. It was unorthodox, and I like it. Dr. Venus on the outside of the apron now. The Violator making her way outside as well. Nice moonsault on the outside by the Violator, the apprentice of Mrs. Satan. Sitting here ruling this match with a clothesline against humanity. Clothesline against humanity. That's a clothesline by Dr. Venus, and drop kick. The Violator now waiting for Dr. Venus, stalking Dr. Venus. German suplex. And clothesline against all humanity by the Violator. The Violator just hit her signature move yet again on Dr. Venus on the outside ring. And, oh my God, Rudy Charles just counted out Dr. Venus. Rudy Charles just counted out Dr. Venus, the Maiden World Television Champion. However, due to the rules, the title cannot change hands due to a countout or disqualification. So even though the Violator will rule as the winner of this contest, the title will still remain around Dr. Venus's waist. I repeat, the Maiden World Television Championship will remain around Dr. Venus's waist. But your winner is the Violator. Right. Okay, and I've just been informed by management that due to the awesome ratings of this match right here, and due to the countout, management has agreed to rematch the Violator and Dr. Venus for the Maiden World Television Championship next week. And I am to understand that Mrs. Satan will be barred from ringside? What? How in the hell is that even going to be possible? How are you going to be able to keep that demonic woman away from ringside?
Here is your winner.
Well, either case, the winner tonight is the Violator with the help of Mrs. Satan, and she will rematch Dr. Venus next week.
for another shot at the Battle Maiden World Television Championship. We'll have more information next week. And now, we're running short on time, ladies and gentlemen, but right now we're down to our main event. It's going to be the American Maid, Injustice, taking on the Flying Angel, Viridiana. The Battle Maiden World Empress Championship is on the line right now. Let's get down to the ring.
And it's for the Fighting Female World's Heavyweight Championship.
Looks like the American Maid is coming to the ring right now. This is what Injustice has dreamed for, ladies and gentlemen. She has had her eyes on this prize for quite some time. This is her first Battle Maiden World Empress Championship in her career. And you can see that she is injury-free. And she's got that fire in her eyes. I see the American stars in her eyes here, baby, tonight. The American Maid looks like she's here to conquer. And these fans here at the Freedom Hall in Louisville, Kentucky are certainly excited to see Injustice. This crowd's really digging the American Maid. Just look at Injustice wink to the crowd. She's got the people in the palm of her hand. But now, here comes the Battle Maiden World Empress Champion, the Flying Angel, the Latina sensation, Viridiana Vasquez. The history between these two has been pretty brief, but basically, they had a match. Viridiana comes back out, asks for a rematch. Injustice denies her the rematch, and then Viridiana offers her career. She says that if she loses the match, she will go back to Mexico. Her and her family will go back to Mexico in disgrace. Injustice accepted the match, and then, of course, Viridiana won the number one contendership against Injustice, the American Maid, went on to fight the mighty Avalanche in Battle Maiden Japan, defeated her, and that is how she became the Battle Maiden World Empress Championship. That's why she's got that title right there. This match right here is for the Battle Maiden World Empress Championship. That title right there is on the line right now.
Introducing the challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, the All-American Injustice. And her opponent from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico, the Fighting Female World's Heavyweight Champion, the Latina sensation, Angel.
The Flying Angel really eyeing that title. You almost see a tear come out of her eye while she was crying, looking at the Battle Maiden World Empress Championship, like she was almost saying goodbye. And Justice now got the stone face, and Viridiana like she's not playing around here. That bell will start our final contest of the evening. Viridiana, like she missed that victory roll, paid for it as Injustice hits the snapmare. Injustice cinches up Viridiana. Viridiana blocks the suplex attempt. Nice crucifix by Viri. And she's going to work Injustice in the corner now. Look at the Flying Angel with a reverse Hurricane Rana. Yikes. And look at this maneuver. Only Viridiana, with her size and her weight, can pull off such a finesse maneuver.
Not too many battle maidens can move like the Flying Angel, Viridiana. And Justice now, like she is fired up. Pardon the expression, but she is hulked up tonight. Nice scoop body slam. Did you hear the impact on that? Viridiana with a dragon screw on the American Maid. Takes her down. And Justice favoring that knee. Nice Irish whip to the outside. And Justice tumbles hard outside of the ring. Falls hard on that concrete. Slides out the ring. Continuing her assault on the American Maid. Viri throws Miss Justice back in the ring. Viridiana jumps out on the apron. And Justice up on a vertical base. And again with a nice Hurricane Rana. And Viridiana tried to stomp the life out of Justice. And Justice follows up with a knee lift. Enziguri counter by the Flying Angel. And Justice counters with an arm wrench straight to the floor. Nice maneuver. And Justice with an arm bar. And look how quick Viridiana got out of that maneuver. Wow. That was great. Looked like Viridiana was going for a powerbomb attempt. And Justice finds her way out. And Justice rears up on that net. A nice net breaker, and Wisely goes for the cover. Viridiana kicks out quick. Nowhere near ready to be put away in this one. And Justice walking her smaller opponent. Oh man, she threw her face right into that turnbuckle pad. Yikes. I think that might have induced a bead of blood on the Flying Angel. And Justice going to the top rope. She's stalking her opponent from the top. Like an American Eagle. Flying cross body. Count it, ref, count it. We can have a new Battle Maid Royal Empress champion. No, that's only a 2 count. Look at these Battle Maniacs here in the Freedom Hall here in Louisville, Kentucky. They are excited for this Battle Maid Royal Empress championship match right here. And look, once again, it's the sleeper by Justice. But Viridiana managed to get her foot on the rope. Justice doing a lot of trash talking, playing a lot to the crowd here. Trying to get this crowd on her side. That was a textbook drop kick. Taught to her by her grandfather, the great Abraham Justice. And that was a nice maneuver by Justice. Viridiana now slowly making her way up on outside the apron. Justice with a hard right hand. And what a counter by Viridiana. Stun go on Justice. Justice desperately trying to get back to a vertical base against the turnbuckle pad there, trying to get herself up. Nice elbow to the side of the temple on Viridiana. Justice trying to continue her assault against a Latina sensation and spine buster. Mighty fine spine buster by Justice. Well, Viridiana is having the life choked out of her, having the life throttled by Justice. Looking like she wants to win at any means necessary at this moment in time now. Justice fighting hard. Those thunderous right hands. And that was a hard clothesline to the back of the hand of Viridiana. And another nice sweet net breaker by Justice. Looks like she put a little hot sauce and barbecue sauce on that one. Justice throws her opponent into the turnbuckle. And what a counter DDT by Viridiana. And now it looks like Justice might have been busted open by that DDT. Shooting star press. Shooting star press by Viridiana. Wisely going for the cover. She can retain the title here. No. Kicks out. Justice kicks out. The American Maid is kicking out. She's fighting for the honor of America. Viridiana's fighting for the honor of Mexico. Only one can win here tonight. And like Viridiana was going to go for that Mexican destroyer, trying to put this thing out, trying to stick a foot in Miss Justice. Fireman's carry. And then it looked like that was an Angel's arrow. Viridiana with the Angel's arrow on Justice. tried to go for the cover. No such luck. What a face buster by Viridiana. Jawbreaker. Front kick to the gut by Viri. And Mexican Destroyer. Mexican Destroyer. I think Injustice is out like she was about to take a nap right there on that rope. No. Kick out. Injustice kicks out. The Iron Fighter. Clothesline. That was instinct. Look at the American Maid. You cannot shut her down. She is hyped up. And look at that. Luthez press. Hard, thunderous, vicious right hands. And just look at the blood running down the face of our Battle Maiden Royal Empress champion. Look at the blood running down the face of Injustice. And damn, Viridiana just got knocked to the outside of the ring. Look at her head. Did you see her head bounce off that? Injustice. Oh my God! A sleeper slam on Viridiana. Let's take a look at that. A sleeper slam. She throws Viridiana face first right into that apron. Damn! Ladies and gentlemen, how in the hell? How can either of these competitors not be dead or need to go to the hospital at this point? Injustice with a leg drop. Better than Hulk Hogan ever did in his life off that second rope. I am impressed. A real American, if you will. Injustice. Kick to the gut by Viridiana. Like she was going for that Mexican Destroyer. Injustice counters yet again, using her size against her opponent's disadvantage. Nice Hurricane Rana by the Flying Angel. Calling out to this Louisville crowd here. Nice clothesline to the corner. She had a full head of steam. And nice DDT. That was a nice, sweet, butter DDT by Viri. Injustice stepped out real quick, trying to zone her opponent, trying to get some space between her. But now she's Irish whip. And damn! That was like from Viridiana to Injustice's ankle. Could have shattered her ankle right there. That could have been in the fight. Injustice, better be careful. Boom! I was just saying she better be careful. I was going to say Hurricane Rana yet again. But Injustice spied it a mile away. And like she's going for a sleeper now. Nope. And Viridiana with that good ring presence, she managed to get her toe on that rope. Knee drop by the American Maid. That was vicious. Going for the cover yet again, trying to put this thing away. Ooh, that was 2 3/4. You could have been looking at the new Battle Maiden World Empress champion right there. Injustice has got a lot of energy in this fight tonight. I don't see Viridiana knocking it out really easily. Nice drop down, leapfrog, textbook drop kick was blocked, and counter. That was a counter splash off that rope. What a counter attack by Viridiana, the Flying Angel. Viridiana was trained as a luchador. She liked everything about the style, but she said she could not honor the tradition of the mask. She said it wasn't for her. And so that's why she sought out Battle Maiden Wrestling, because she was disgraced as a luchador, but she's come here to pretty much redeem herself. And it looked like she could win this fight right here against Injustice with a shooting star press! A shooting star press! Ladies and gentlemen, Viridiana did not go for the cover. I don't understand. She throws Injustice in the corner. Oh, wait. There's a kick to the ankle she hurt. And Mexican Destroyer! Another Mexican Destroyer! That's it! There's no way Injustice is taken out of that one. That's it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen.